Hello everybody. Sorry, I was zoned out there pulling this paint out of this palette. This is paint that I mixed yesterday. So I have 2 palettes there. And I figured that this would be something fun and satisfying to start to decompress. Hi Anne, how you doing? So we are going to be here for about an hour. I can't stay on much longer than that right now. I am going to be live tonight on Instagram. For anybody that was waiting for me over on Facebook last night, I apologize. But I was here on TikTok. I was supposed to be live on Facebook and I was here. Aw, hi Melissa, you're so sweet. How are ya? How's everybody doing? What are you up to, Anne? Did you get all your ornaments done? This paint is just so satisfying to peel off. So I thought, yeah, I could wash them or I could have some fun peeling to start off the day. All right, so that's done. Finally got myself a garbage can for in here too, which is fancy. So hello in South Africa. And I'm doing good, thanks, Melissa. Thank you for asking. All right, let's talk about what we're going to work on today. Day 3 was top dots. So we're going to finish doing the base design. I'm going to be able to add the top dots after this whole design dries for a good 24 hours. So this part is good, but I am going to wait and finish the rest. So we're going to work on that one today. And if we have time after that, then we're going to put some top dots on this bad boy as well. So we will see. So let's recap. So far we've done 4 card pulls from my inspiration deck. I'm really glad you did too, Kendall. Yay. So the first card pull was the word giddy. And this is the mug that I painted based off of that. Why is this all damp? Sorry, I thought I felt moisture. Oh, I do have a dot a swoop I have to fix though. Look at that smudge. All right, so let's pull that off actually. Oops. I'll make the most of all the sadness. So this was day 1. I've got to just pull this one off. Now this is only being able to come off because it's not fully cured yet. The longer it air dries, the tougher it's going to be to get off until it is fully cured after air drying for 21 days. Or you can bake them in the oven. And then they will also be top shelf dishwasher safe. Yay, Clean School's done exams, fantastic. Or 500 of 300, oh my gosh, well done. I can't get over that you're still going strong. That's amazing, absolutely amazing. Are you having fun with it at least? I hope you are. I hope so. All right, so I'm gonna replace that pink swoop there. Thank you, Karen. Clean is cool. How does it feel to be done? Feel pretty good? There we go. And I am going to also, I've got a bubble there I have to pop. 82 on the one I did. That's amazing. Good for you. Well done. That must feel good. Nats, I'm using multi-surface acrylic paints. All right, so that one's now fixed. So I'm going to put that back over to the side and let it dry. It is going into the on deck circle for the oven. Now, let's do some more on this one. So this one was a Top Dots card that I pulled. So I pulled the card that said Top Dots out of the deck. So that means I wanted to do a piece that I was very intentionally building to be able to put top dots, and that the top dots would be kind of a crucial part of the design. So when I do that, I immediately think of color grades. So on each of these dark circles, for example, I'm going to put a slightly smaller, slightly lighter pink dot and keep layering that until it looks like it's almost 3D. Having vacation break for a few days. Well, you'll get back to it when you're ready to. Do you have a deadline of when you need to get them done? Hey, Cindy, how you doing? It's good to see ya. I like this one a lot too. This is pretty, eh? Yeah. So my original intention with the deck of cards was that I was going to what's the words I'm thinking of? I was going to draw a card and do a design every single day for 30 days, right? And what I realized very quickly was that very likely most of these designs, or at least some of them, are going to take longer than just the one day to do. So I created my first playlist here on TikTok. So I now have day 1, 2, and 3. And so all of the parts are going to be in there. I'm going to keep posting them as I get them done. And I will tag part 2 in the comments of part 1, but there's going to be multiple parts, unfortunately, for this stuff. Okay, let me just scroll back and catch up on comments here. Bear with me. Pink one's pretty, eh? So badly want to do this. Yay, you totally should. Yeah, just use a regular mug. Thank you, Scarlett. Looks nice, eh? So wait until we get the top dots on this. But we're getting there. So we're going to do one more row of walking dots around each of these, and then we're actually going to do some swoops to end it off. Because we've got the one little bit of swoops in here. So we'll match it. Thanks, Kobe. See how quickly I switch back and forth between Cindy and Kobe? I don't need to seal them, Nats, because when these paints are fully cured, they are top shelf dishwasher safe. So they only need to cure they need to air cure for 21 days. Oops, this is the wrong tool, that's why. They need to air cure for 21 days, or they can be baked on. And either way, these paints will cure to be top shelf dishwasher safe after either of those methods. Oh, that's good, Anne. Oh, that's really good. The rainbow one is a good mood cup, isn't it? It's just, I want bright colors and happiness. Wait till you see the gold. I can't wait to put the gold on it. 12 Days of Christmas, very, very similar, right? 30 Days of Dot Mandalas. You're watching this at work? Yay! Getting paid to watch. Life is good. Life is good. How do I make the grouping? I mean, how do I create the playlist? When I'm posting the video, it asks me if it gives me the option to add to a playlist, and if I don't have a playlist created, it gives me the option to create one and start one. So I can group all of the similar videos together. So I'm going to do that too. I'm going to do some videos soon that goes over all of my tools and what I use for paints and everything too. And then see from there. Ah, thanks, Jerry Lynn. How you doing, love? Yeah, so I'm going to do gold top dots on that. So I will, let's see what we can get accomplished on this pink one. Well, because what the rainbow one, the card I pulled for that one was a 10 color minimum. So what I did is I expanded the rainbow to 9 colors, so different shades of the rainbow colors. And then I thought, well, gold can be my 10th color. Using that high number of colors was a real challenge. How are you doing, Jerry Lynn? If you guys are not following Firechild with an E at the end already, go follow. You will not be disappointed. An incredibly talented dot mandala artist, an incredibly talented glass blower and glass artist, and just a wicked cool human being. So make sure you go follow Firechild if you're not already. I'm so lucky that I've gotten to meet so many people. So yeah, the 10 color mandala, gold is going to be the 10th color. So the only thing I have left to do on that one is I need to do the gold top dots, and then I need to do the handle and sign it. I am going to let it air cure for the 21 days, mainly because when I'm doing top dots, and this one will be another one that's going to be the same, when I'm doing top dots, it's adding layers of paint, and the more layers of paint that you add, the greater the risk of bubbling when you bake it. So if there is a project that I'm just too nervous to put in the oven on the chance that it might bubble, I've had lots of horrible bubbling in the past, and it's been really heartbreaking and really really takes the wind out of your sails when it happens. So if I have one that I'm going to add the top dots to, and I'm really, really happy with how it's looking and everything, I'm not going to take the chance of having something happen to it in the oven. I'm going to leave it to air dry for 21 days. So the rainbow one, this one will be one of them. I've got 3 of them on my shelf right now that are air curing until January 3rd that have already been sold. So we'll see how these 30 days kind of progress for the next little while. Your boss looked at you all confused. Aw, thank you, Kendall. I think it's going to turn out good. I think it's going to turn out really good. All right, so let's now go in and do... So in these previous rows, to fill in some of this space here, I just put this little dark dot. So we're going to do the same thing, the dark pink. We're going to do the same thing here. And then we're going to get started on some swoops. And that's how we're going to finish off the main part of the design. And then once this has dried for a minimum of 24 hours, then I will come in and start adding the layers of top dots. And it'll give it just some added dimension. It's really cool. Top dots are really neat. All right, so there we go. And you can put multiple layers of top dots on it too. Hello, Donkey Mom, how you doing? So you bought these beautiful paints online. Then you went to Michael's. They did not have them. Are you curious? So after all of that time looking to buy them in store, they didn't have them. And then as soon as you order them online, they do have them. Yeah, that sounds about right, eh? That sounds just about right. But I'm glad you've got lots. That's so good. I'm so glad. Love you, Jerry Lynn. Hi, Sven. I'm doing good, Donkey Mom. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing good. How's the donkus? All right, here we go. Starting some swoops. Hello, Lynn. How you doing? You're stuck with me, Jerry Lynn. You're stuck with me. All right, so I'm going to go in and we're going to do some fairly short swoops. Yeah. We'll go down in between a little bit, but... This is always the hardest part, is am I getting them the right length? And this one is very obviously not. It's not even the same shape as the others. Oh, this happens all the time though, you guys. So if you guys are new to this, please know that this is going to happen a lot, okay? You're going to make mistakes, you're going to smudge things, you're going to drop them, you're going to completely misjudge your spacing and have to start over and do it all over again. The mugs is an interesting thing to do for that because you're painting on ceramic. The paint actually comes off very easily. Wood acts almost like an eraser. So there we go. Now that one's gone. So what I should do is I should do that first swoop again. Actually, I'm going to do them all again because they are also not straight. So let's try this again. Let's have a do-over for the first swoops. Painting a lot of mugs after Christmas. They're so fun, eh? They're great. Aw, nice. Please give them big smooches for me and take a nice deep breath of donkey smell. God, it smells good. Oh, thank you, Daffy Sissy. Colors and design, that's a hard one to figure out, right? That's a hard one to figure out. I'm kind of hoping that that's what the inspiration deck helps people with, is figuring all of that stuff out. For now, just play. Pick a couple colors that you really like. Take some looks through Pinterest. Have a look at what other people are doing. Again, that's why I kind of wanted to do the inspiration deck, is to say, hey, listen, here's 52 pictures of my artwork. Maybe there's some inspiration in there for you. You know, here's some of the word prompts and stuff that I would like to focus on while I'm painting and to challenge myself. Maybe you would too, right? Just play with it. Just play with it, Daffy. Best thing you can do is just play with it. There was someone in your live before that was going to tell us about doing mandalas on the iPad. No, I'm sorry, I don't. I can tell you the apps that I use for that, if that's helpful for you. I use the apps. I use Procreate is one of the apps that I use on my iPad. I do digital mandalas. I used to do coloring pages. I'm going to get back to that again, but I've done a couple of stickers. I want to shape this a little bit better, so we're going to do a different... No, totally lied. Don't like that one either. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So sorry, you guys. What was I saying? So Procreate is one of the apps. The other app is Amaziograph. It's a super cool app that also has an extension app that you can get as well. There's Amaziograph is really good. I've also used iOrnament. That's the one that has the extension app. So you can design all kinds of really, really cool mandalas and repeating patterns on iOrnament. And then iOrnament Crafter is the other app that goes with it, where you can take the ones that you created and you can actually turn them into like kaleidoscope images and animate them and stuff. It's super fun. Yes, this is the Top Dots I started the other day. You're welcome, Daffy. Hi, James. How you doing? Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, this is the Top Dots one that I started the other day. So once I can get this first center swoop done for each one, then we will be cooking with gas. Oh, geez, that's must have a hair in it. Keep an eye if you have pets and you are painting. Expect to put your pet into your art. Oops. Yeah, so it's similar to Procreate. I like Amaziograph the best. Honestly, the thing that I struggle with when it comes to Amaziograph is creating it on a higher pixel, getting like higher pixel dimensions, right? You can only go so far. I know you can only go so far in Procreate too, but you can't go as far in Amaziograph as you can go in Procreate for your canvas size. But otherwise, it's not too bad. An Amaziograph is super fun. Super, super, super fun. Hey, Chevy girl. How you doing, love? Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, James. Oh, thank you, April. Oh, thank you, Linda. It's a lot of fun to do this. Yes, you could totally do this on earrings. Totally. That's the beauty of mandalas, right? Mandalas, they can go anywhere. Oh, that's gonna look nice. I love doing the really long, bright white swoops like this because it almost makes it look like it's like a firework bursting open, right? I should do that one of these days. Do a mandala that's all kinds of swoops like this to just from the center all the way out. See how it looks. That'd be neat. That'd be fun. So in the Dot Mandala Inspiration Deck, there's 52 different word prompts and 52 different images. So I kind of treat it as like a tarot deck where I kind of let myself sit and breathe and have a moment, set a bit of an intention, make sure that my heart rate's down, just do a little bit of meditation. And then I shuffle the deck and then choose a card. And then you can choose whether you want to be inspired by the image or whether you want to be inspired by the word prompts. So there's 52 different images, 52 different word prompts on the deck, and then kind of go from there. I've kind of decided that for my first 30-day challenge for myself, I am only going to look at the words for prompts. I'm not going to look at the images. I'll probably do another challenge where I do the images, but I think it's going to be really, really neat. Oh, wow. Hi, Avis. Let me just scroll back and catch up here. Oh, that's amazing, Chevy. How you doing? I'm doing good, love. Thank you. It's so good to see you. How's the baby? Hi, Avis. Thank you so much for the roses. That's so kind. Margie, I use multi-surface acrylic paints, multiple brands, mainly Folk Art, Martha Stewart, and Craft Smart. You find your own hair? Yeah, do that too. Yeah. And the tools that I use are called Nail Dotting Stylus tools. You can get them on dotartdepot.com. You can get them on Amazon. There's all kinds of different places that you can check out. If you do look at dotartdepot.com, use the code Jamie10 for a 10% discount. And I also use tools from a company called DIY Mandala Stones, these ones that look like little pencils. They go through all kinds of different sizes to create all these different size dots like you see here, like these larger dots. Oh, that's so wonderful, Chevy. Thank you, user 244. Thanks, Anne. I'm so glad that this doesn't give you a headache, Scarlett. That's so wonderful. You can pre-order the deck on my website. The link is in my bio. Please make sure that if you do pre-order a deck that you read the full product description completely before placing that order, okay? Hi, Avis. It's good to see you. Oh, I'm so glad, Chevy. I'm so glad, love. So we're just doing little baby swoops. And we're going to slowly get darker as we go. So I just smudged one. And then I just stuck my hand in paint. Okay, hold on. Excuse me. Something's telling me not to paint right now. I promise I turned my head. I didn't sneeze on the mug. Or on my hands. I sneezed over my shoulder. And it was dry. I'm sorry. Thank you for the blessed poos and the bless yous. Don't say no. So today is day 5 of 30. So later on today, I will be picking another card to start another mug. So this one, Top Dots, is day 3. Yesterday, day 4, I picked a card that suggested to be inspired by a teacher. So I'm actually taking the main person that I learned dot mandalas from, and I'm going to make a mug inspired by the colors in their logo. It's another rainbow piece, but I just stretched it out to make it a little bit more of a color fade too. So that one I'm going to work on today because I should be able to get it mostly done. So I'll probably work on that most of the afternoon. And then tonight at 7 o'clock on Instagram, we will pull a new card and get started on day number 5. So yeah, 3 mugs on the go right now. And we'll start mug number 4 tonight. The other thing that I'm working on as well is I'm starting to create patterns. I'm going to be changing over my Patreon in the new year. All of the videos of every live that I do here on TikTok that gets recorded is going to be start being on YouTube. I'm going to start a YouTube channel. And then my Patreon is actually going to be... oh, shoot. I didn't switch my tool. Poop. Oh, well, we're all right. And then my Patreon is going to be for patterns. You'll be able to buy the patterns individually off my website as well. But the Patreon will kind of center around new patterns every month. So I'm working on that pattern now as well to try and get it ready for January 1st to launch that. Oh, and after Christmas, I am going to be doing an inventory clear out. I've got a whole bunch of pieces that are sitting around that I've had for a long time. Some of them I've chosen not to sell. Some of them just haven't up until this point. But I'm going to do a big inventory clear out and try and just make some space for the new. Clearing out the old to make space for the new. Because I feel like I am evolving very quickly in the art form and in the business. And it's time to make room for that. Time to make room for that nice, successful business of painting and doing something that I love every day. And really making room for that. So that is one of the things I'm going to do. All right, so if you're new to my lives, please know that I can't see the comments while I'm painting, but I will pause every once in a while. I will pause every once in a while to just come back and catch up, okay? So let me just get in there. Thank you for all the bless yous. I said bless you like you can hear me. That's okay, I've done that too. So I've got some tutorials available on my website right now that can help you get started with this if you like. I also have a Facebook group and I have an admin there who is very talented and runs some beginner classes. One of my admin moderators, group experts, whatever title it is that we need to give them. She's an integral part of the running of that Facebook page. Let's just say that. I'm so lucky for all of the people that I have that help me with that. Anyways, there are beginner classes that will occasionally happen, probably about once a month on my Facebook page. All kinds of different levels from beginner to more experienced kinds of artists and creators that you'll meet there, but a really warm and supportive community can help you, get some inspiration for what you want to do next. It can get questions answered, all of that sort of stuff. So, and then again, there's tutorials available on my website that can help you get started too. And it's a lot of fun. The one in the background, the rainbow one, I'll show you that one up closer here in a few minutes, you guys, because we're getting very, very close to being able to work on the top dots on the rainbow one. I think we are going to get that done during the live today. Thanks, Habs girl. All right, so I'm going to... Here we go. So yeah, we should be able to get to that cup in the background there and put the gold on the rainbow for that detail. This is looking kind of pretty so far, though, eh? All right. This is where I have to concentrate a little bit more because the paint in the previous ones are still a little bit wet, right? So I don't want to risk these running together. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm interested eventually too, as I get through and get closer to the day 30 of this challenge for myself. I'm very interested to see how my designs and my color choices and everything else evolves along it as well. I've never intentionally sat down every day for a month and painted every day and with an intention. And that's what I really like about these cards, right? Is they can give some accountability. I'm really hoping the purpose of the 30-day challenge for me, so I'm using my own deck of cards and I've challenged myself to paint a dot mandala based on a card pull every day for 30 days. So today is day 5. I will be pulling a card later today for day 5. But my whole purpose for doing that was, number one is some intentionality. Not just, I do a lot of winging it, and I know that my pieces tend to turn out really well when I just wing it, and I'm really glad for that. But I want to be able to paint with a bit more direction and intentionality in what I'm doing. And I would really like to put some different thoughts and feelings and conversations behind it too. So it's interesting because when I get to the end of this, I'm really interested to see how it's all going to change and how my art is going to look different. But I really wanted this 30 days as well to, number one, force me to sit down and paint every single day, because it's very easy to get distracted and go off and do other things or not spend that much time. That's what I like about these lives too. I force myself to sit down, right? You do Cricut stuff? A Cricut looks like it would be so much fun. Hello, Ruby Slippers. How you doing? Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, thank you, guys. Well, I go live here on TikTok a lot too, Candy Withers, so no worries about that. And YouTube is going to be great, so you'll be able to watch video there instead of having to do it on Facebook, right? Which is really good. Thank you, Spud Love. Take care, Donkey Mom. Give your babies a kiss for me. I think YouTube is going to be a lot of fun. I'm not doing fancy stuff though, right? Like, I'm going to download the video from TikTok and I'm going to upload it on YouTube. It's going to be a while before I have like title screens and proper editing and stuff, but I think it'll be fun. Candy Withers, the one in the back is the rainbow one. We are going to get to that here in a couple minutes too. Oh, thank you, Ruby. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you love it. I'm so glad that you use it. It's holding up well? Holding up well to washing and everything, my love? I have no idea if there are Celtic Designs people do as well. I'm not sure. My mugs are $42 plus shipping for now. In the new year, I'm actually going to be adjusting some of them because every once in a while I'll have a mug that'll take me like 3.5 hours. I can't sell it for $42, right? So my prices are going to change a little bit. Anything that I start and do on my lives will always be $42. Because I'm not going to change the pricing just because the live, I didn't get it done on a live, right? Hand wash it, but my kids have accidentally ran it through the dishwasher. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Yay. I know those swoops came out fast, eh? So we're going to do a little bit more. Aw, thank you, Brooke. Brooke is my middle name. Brooke. Get lost in it pretty fast. You totally do. I'm glad you like them, guys. Hi, Barb. Are you okay? Do you need some help? I sell. This is my full-time business, Spud Love. The rainbow one is not for sale yet. I'm going to be doing a shop restock on Christmas Day at noon Eastern, and that one will be in that restock. And but it's not going to be ready to ship until probably the second week of January. All right, let's keep going and get this one done. So again, the purpose of the 30-day thing is some accountability for me as well. I want to make sure that I'm forcing myself to sit down and paint every single day. And it's going to hold me accountable for all of my other projects. And it's going to hold me accountable as well for my social media. I desperately need to be more consistent with my social media. So I'm really looking forward to this challenge to see what I learn about my business, to see what I learn about my art. I think there's going to be a lot to take out of it. When you do get a deck, I do have a private Facebook group that you can be a part of where you can share what you've painted, get some ideas on what other people are doing for the cards that they have. Oh, I just smudged this one. Poop. I'm just going to move that out of the way. So I think it's going to be a really cool thing to see how, people create such completely different pieces based on the same word of inspiration. I think that's going to be really, really neat. But again, I really want this to be a consistency thing for me so I can get some more social media out there because I'm very inconsistent with my social media and that's not something I want to do. I want to be here and be consistent for you guys and not have you wondering when or if I'm going to show back up again. So I think this 30-day challenge is going to do a lot of good for me for that kind of stuff. Thank you, Paula. Thanks, Barb. Hello, Dying Light. How you doing, love? Thank you, Pidge. You forgot to come here. Just like I forgot to go to Facebook yesterday. I was supposed to do my 7 p.m. live on Facebook last night, and I was sitting here going live on TikTok, and everyone's like, hey, we were just waiting for you over on Facebook. I'm like, oh, crap, that is where I was supposed to be, wasn't it? I do put out a live schedule at the beginning of every week. Apparently I don't read it, but you can. So this is a little bit of a tight fit for all of these swoops. I'm still loving how they're turning out though, especially from farther back here, but it is a little cramped. Aw, thank you, McNugget. Thank you, Carrie. I'm glad you guys like it. So we're gonna get these last dark pink swoops done here for today. And actually we can get one layer of top dots done on this one today. Oops. There we go. We can get one layer of top dots on this, and then we can start the gold top dots on the rainbow one. So I will pull out the rainbow one here very shortly. So the big switch over from what I used to have as part of my Patreon is every Saturday I would do a live tutorial for free on Facebook, and the videos would feed the Patreon. But Facebook no longer allows me to record the video to my phone, so I switched them over here to TikTok, and TikTok is just too busy. It's a completely different kind of audience, a completely different kind of conversation, so not really conducive to stick to the structure of a tutorial, at least not for me. I get distracted too easy. So tutorials for me are going to end up just being a lot less formal, a lot more just worked into the lives, because we talk about so much while we're sitting and painting together and hanging out together on the lives anyway. There's always questions, so I figure that'll be a better, and I think it'll be a better experience for anybody who's part of Patreon, just knowing that you're going to get a pattern every month. I'm going to do it so that there's 3 different tiers that are all based on pattern size. So if you want a 3 to 4 inch pattern, you want a 6 to 8 inch pattern, you want a 10 to 12 inch pattern, there'll be different price points for that. And there will be different price points for if you want to have like a mug design in there too. So I think it's going to give some good options. All right, so and I think it's going to be a lot. Again, I want to increase my reliability as well, and I want to make sure that I'm being reliable for anybody who's doing that. But you're going to save up for a mug? Oh, I'm so glad you like them. Last night on my live is barely done. I hardly got anything done. I spent a lot of time mixing colors. So this is the one I have. This is the bucket of color that I have. So next is going to be a row with this bright yellow. Then we're going into the greens and teals and blues, and off we go. So this is a straight up and down mug. It doesn't taper at the bottom. I've got a couple smudges that I have to fix on there. Didn't get very far last night. Last night was a lot of mixing color. A lot of mixing color. All right, let's finish this one. I dropped a tool. Okay, well that's all right. So what do I need? I need my white. Okay. Thanks, guys. That's so kind. I'm so glad you like it. All right, so top dots. When we're talking about top dots, the first kind of top dots I ever learned, and the kind that I'm going to do on this one, is the color grade. Did I fall asleep? It's been 16 hours. What? Oh, because I only have that much done? Yeah, I didn't do squat last night after the live. Nothing. I was done. So the first way I learned top dots is to do a color grade. So start with the dark and slowly add lighter and lighter and lighter colors. Elspeth McLean is someone that you can see this with. She is a master at doing those kinds of top dots, all kinds of top dots really, but Elspeth McLean is a good reference for that. You can always do top dots with other colors. I've done rainbow ones where I've put red on top of orange and green on top of purple for top dots. You don't have to stick within the same color as the dot itself. It's really about what your preference is. But on this particular design, we are going to do these top dots. It's amazing how something so tiny can make a difference, eh? Now, I'm going to start with one layer of top dots. I might find that that's more than enough. Oh, there's a hair there. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? It's right there. Oh, it's a big one too. Come on. Oh, got it. Jackpot. I was stuck under some paint. I did. Yeah, I totally dropped the ball last night, Barb. But this is really where a lot of experimentation comes into play too, is do I want top dots? What kind of top dots do I want to do? And what is the effect that I'm trying to create? A lot of artists will do the base of their design primarily in white and then go in and add color on top of the white. That's possible. That's always an option, right? And especially if you're painting on a dark background, that might be the best option for you. But how long will you be on? I should be going to work, but hey, fire me. I'm only gonna be here for about another 10 minutes, Barb. But then I'll be on. I will be on Instagram tonight, 7 o'clock. I hope you have a good day at work. All right, so now instead of just putting the white on top like I did here, I'm going to put the light pink on top of the slightly darker pink. I want the darker pink to show through, like so. This is usually a bit of a slower process for me until I get the hang of how much pressure I need to apply to get the size dot that I want. I like to try and get it as close to the center as I can and make it look uniform. Like the same amount of the bottom dot is showing through. So it's a little bit of a slower process. Oops. Yeah, so we'll be live for about another 10 minutes. I have to jump off right at around noon. And, oh, that looks really pretty. Oh, I like that. See how it looks like they're almost kind of 3D? Now, wait till we do the dark one. So let's find the tool that I need. So I'm going to use my darker pink. I've got two dark shades of pink, right? Like those two. So I'm going to put the slightly lighter of the two. There it is. All right, so I think I need a 5. No, I need a 4. All right. Thank you, Nicole. How you doing? It's your support group. And good morning to you too, Nicole. How you doing? Going to buy paint. Where best place to go is Michael's, Bubbles. If you have a Michael's nearby. Secrets between us, Pidge. Won't tell anybody. Which Insta? The Facebook or the TikTok one? The actual one. Do I clean the tool between each color? Absolutely. I will put down every couple of dots. I will clean the tool after every couple. You don't want paint to build up on your tools because then it'll change the size of your dots. Michael's is your best bet. I like the Craft Smart Multi-Surface, but they will also have Folk Art Multi-Surface. Those are my favorite brands. 36 2-ounce. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got a really good deal there. You can get some really good multi-packs. So don't just look at the paints that are on the racks. Look up on the shelves above or below because they'll have those gift packs, those already pre-packaged packs. Make sure you've got your coupon and see if there's anything on sale, but you might be able to get a really good deal there. Should be doing my orders, but here I am, right? This is what happens. This is TikTok for ya. So yeah, I clean the tool after every couple of dots. So now we go here, and there we go. So see how it's starting to lighten up? And the key is to let enough of the dark show through so that it helps with that 3D effect. Right? It's amazing what a couple little extra dots of paint can do to make something look completely different. So I'm going to let this dry for a minimum of 24 hours. But actually, I think that this might be it. I don't know that I want to put any more top dots on that. I think it might make it a little too busy. I think I kind of like it just like this. What do you guys think? There we go. What do we think? Do we like? I think I would have liked it if I'd done the swoops a little bit taller, a little bit longer, but I'm really, really happy. Really happy. I think it is done too. Yes. Hi, Angelica. Oh, thank you, you guys. Oh, you guys are so sweet. There's something about pink on gray. There was a pink on, I had a taupe colored mug too that I would do, and I would use white and pink on the taupe colored mug and be like, it's like Neapolitan ice cream. It's fantastic. But there's something about gray and the pastels, right? It would be like a yellow one on gray. I'll have to do a yellow one on a gray mug. You're down the rabbit hole. Those ones were Craft Smart. Ah, there you go. Michael's discount, 55 and over. Thank you, Candy. Thanks, Ann. Thanks, you guys. Oh, God, I'm so glad you guys like it. Yay. So I will do... Oh, a teal one would be a really good idea. I bought like 4 cases of some other mugs. And I've got white and black of those mugs. And I was thinking that the white might be the perfect opportunities to do a whole bunch of color grade mugs like this. Like just pick every color under the rainbow and make a mug. I should do a chakra series of mugs. Thank you, Garcia. Yes, I will have to do the handle. So let's do the handle really quickly. Because then that can be drying. Thank you, Kobe, for the reminder. I was going to just put it aside and do the handle later, but this is much smarter to do it now. So I'm doing my little dot here. Hopefully you guys can see this. Hopefully I have to get a new arm for my phone. But hopefully this one is holding up. So then I just do a bunch of little mini swoops on the handle. I do pretty much the same design on every handle. Creature of habit. But that one needs to be a bit more paint. And then we'll do like a sneak peek of, actually, you know what, maybe? Normally, what I have been doing is I've been drawing my cards on the live. Maybe I will save the gold top dots on the rainbow mug. Maybe I'll save that for tonight's live. And we'll do tonight's live and we'll work on the other, we'll work on day 4. And I'll let you know at that point what I drew for day 5 and what colors and everything I'm going to do. Maybe I'll do that all not on the live. I'll draw the card and choose the colors and all of that not on the live so that we can actually get to painting on the live, right? Oh, I think I need to add on a little bit more of the silver gray on the main design. So bear with me because I forgot that I used the silvery gunmetal. So I'll save the gold dots on the rainbow for tonight's live on Instagram at 7 p.m. Eastern. I will do my day 5 card pull on my own and get it started. And tonight we will work on the top dots for the rainbow, and we will work on finishing day 4's rainbow on the white mug. How's that sound? I think that sounds pretty good. I think those are good ones to work on together. So there's that. And now I'm just going to put a couple little gray dots or silver dots. Like so. Cute, eh? Oh, and then I need to go back around to the front because we are going to add in just a little bit more of that gray around the outside edge here. We're going to do that with a size 3. I'm just going to do it right here. I think that'll be a nice way to finish it off. Right there. So what I will probably do with this one is I will actually just let it air cure for about 5 or 6 days, and then I might put it in the oven after that. We'll see how brave I am. I'm so nervous about getting the bubbles, and I want to be able to bake them all because it's faster. But for ones that are really delicate, it really makes me nervous in case something goes wrong. I haven't had to redo a mug in a really long time, and I think that I'm a little gun shy. All right, there we go. All right, so gold top dots on the rainbow piece will be tonight at 7. This one is now done. Oh, I might as well sign it too, actually, and be really, really done. All right, so let's try it. So, 7 p.m. tonight on Instagram. I will work on the gold dots on the rainbow mug and start working on the other extended rainbow mug from last night from day 4. We'll just keep going with this 30 days. This is really, really fun. Shop update on Christmas Day, December 25th at noon Eastern Standard Time. I'll put up any mugs that I have done between now and then, as well as I've got some blanks for stones. I make stones and candle holders and things with molds and gypsum cement. So I'll have a bunch of those available if you need some stuff to paint on. There's all kinds of stuff coming in the next little while. These 3 weeks are going to be probably 3 of the busiest weeks for my business admin-wise. This is going to be, it's going to be a lot over the next little while. So hang on tight. Because we got lots coming, which is kind of freaky, but exciting at the same time. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. We're doing good. We're making progress. Okay, you go back there. And now, well, maybe I'm going to need it again. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. I really appreciate you taking time out of your days to come and hang out with me. It really means a lot to me. The fact that you choose to take your time that you could be spending anywhere and come and spend it here with me. I'm incredibly grateful. You guys are why this is my full-time job. You guys are why I keep doing this, and I'm very grateful for you. Mint chocolate chip mug. Okay. Yes, Angelica, I do sell them. The link to my website is in my bio. I also sell have my... Oh, excuse me. I also have my inspiration deck available for pre-order. If you bear with me 1 second, I will show you what that looks like. It's a Dot Mandala inspiration deck where you can draw a different card every day. I am on day 5 of day 30 days of challenging myself to paint a Dot Mandala inspired by a card that I pulled. This particular one that we're just finishing up was day 3's mug, which is great because now I have footage. I can edit this and I can post the final piece for mug number 3. I love it. I think it looks great. So quick look at the inspiration deck here. 52 cards, 52 different images on it. So you can shuffle and pull an image and be inspired by the color, the style, the design, anything like that, what I'm painting on. Get inspiration from the image, color scheme, and then there's 52 unique prompts as well. Right? When you see that word, is it a skill? And go from there. So this deck is available for pre-order. Oh, and it comes with a little velvet bag, which I think is so cute. And there is a private Facebook group for anybody who orders the deck where we can share our kind of journey and exploration with the cards and our experience with them and get some inspiration and help each other out with those. So I will pull deck number 5, card number 5 tonight. And thanks to you guys for coming and hanging out with me. And now I have 2 mugs done. I have 2 mugs. I'm so excited. I love you guys. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for everything. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to come in here. Yeah, you want me to pull the card now? I can do that. All right, let's do that. Let me shuffle. I'm going to get really quiet here for a minute because I'm just going to let myself sit. I didn't let myself sit enough last night before I pulled the other card. Oh, you're most welcome, you guys. All right, let's do the pull. To give away. So this one to me would be a prompt for a mug that I either want to give to a friend or a family member, something that I want to be able to give away. So that is what I will work on after. And the really kind of cool thing is that I'm getting very, very close to 10,000 followers on Instagram. I am getting very, very close to 200,000 followers here on TikTok. So maybe this will go into a pile of a stash of mugs that I can give away on a big giveaway like that, on a big milestone like that. I think that would be pretty cool. I do need a Vegas card shuffler, right? Isn't that crazy? All right, so this is going to be day number 5. I'm going to paint a mandala that is going to be to give away. So that's what we will get started on next, and it will be one that I will do as a giveaway. So I'm going to start kind of thinking about inspiration and what I want to do for that, and we'll revisit that one here later today. Love you guys. Thank you again so much for coming to hang out. Please take care of yourselves today, and know that I love you. I'm glad you're here. Thanks, you guys. Love you. Oh my God, Barb. Okay, I gotta go. I love you guys. Goodbye.